Yo, what's going on, people? Today we are reacting to Karen Carpenter and Ella Fitzgerald medley. Listen, bit of a different one today, you know. I've not heard any proper songs from Ella Fitzgerald, but I have heard Frosty the Snowman. Listen, Ella Fitzgerald, Frosty the Snowman's in my Christmas playlist, you know. Absolute classic. But yeah, man, this has been requested for a while. This is the most requested Carpenter's song. So let's just get right into the reaction. Karen Carpenter, Ella Fitzgerald medley.
Are we really happy with this lonely game we play? Looking for the right words to say, searching but not finding understanding anyway.
You know,
We're lost in this masquerade.
yes sir.
Both afraid to say we're just too far away from being close together from the start. We tried to talk it over, but the words got in the way. We're lost inside this lonely game we play.
My funny Valentine, sweet comic Valentine, you make me smile with my heart. Your looks are laughable, unphotographable, yet you're my favorite work of art.
I'll be singing you in every lovely summer's day, in everything that's light and gay. I'll always think of you that way. I'll find you in the morning sun, and when the night is new, I'll be looking at the moon, but I'll be seeing you.
There's a somebody I'm longing to see. I hope that he turns out to be someone who watch over me. I'm a little lamb who's lost in the wood. I know I could always be good to one who watch over me.
You must remember this: a kiss is still a kiss, a sigh is just a sigh. The fundamental things apply as time goes by. Moonlight and love songs never out of date, hearts full of passion, jealousy and hate. Woman needs man and man must have his mate, that no one can deny.
It's still the same old story. a fight for love and glory, a case of do or die. And the world will always welcome lovers as time goes by.
Hey.
Mr. Saturday
I heard a
dance,
song go out of
heard
my
they crowded the floor.
It was the sweetest melody.
Couldn't bear it without
I know
you.
I lost heaven.
Don't get around much
'Cause you were
anymore.
the song. Am I to blame to make amends?
You know that we were meant to be more than just friends. I let a song go out of my heart. Believe me, baby, when I say I want no sweet music, 'cause I don't get around much. I don't get around much. I don't get around much.
You know.
Don't get around much anymore.
Hey. Wow. Yo, that was insane. Listen, that was a very enjoyable song right there. Karen Carpenter, Ella Fitzgerald medley. Obviously not a proper song, but immediately at the start I recognized this Masquerade. I knew it was gonna play because when I've got the lyrics it says what songs the lyrics are from. But so this is like a mashup of a bunch of lyrics from different songs. So obviously there's not like one assigned meaning to the stuff, but it was very enjoyable to listen to, you know. The beat switches and all that's crazy, you know. This is an old school beat switching song, you know. Karen is singing something from My Funny Valentine. I have not reacted to this, but I have reacted to this Masquerade. If you want to see my Masquerade reaction, you can find out on my channel. Might be in the description if I decide to put it there, you know. You make me smile with my heart. Your looks are laughable, unphotographable. Yet you're my favorite work of art. So she's saying this guy is ugly. She's saying this guy is ugly. I guess she means maybe she likes this one guy. Listen, he might look like a goofball, you know. Maybe he's not photogenic, but it doesn't matter because she likes you for you, you know. You're not some model, but it don't matter. It's the inside that she likes. At least that's what I'm getting from that small portion right there. I could be extremely incorrect. Obviously, again, it's going to be hard to break all these down because they are from different songs and it's only a little bit of the song, so I could be wrong. But listen, we do what we want over here, you know. Karen spits some bars from Someone to Watch Over Me. She says, there's a somebody I'm longing to see. I hope that he turns out to be someone who watch over me. I'm a little lamb who's lost in the wood. I know I could always be good to one who watch over me. Now, Ella sings something from Karen's song As Time Goes By, another one I have not reacted to. Moonlight and love songs, never out of date. Hearts full of passion, jealousy and hate. Women needs man, and man must have his mate. That's no one can deny. And this kind of syncing up a little bit right here. Karen's talking about she's a little lamb and she's lost in the wood, you know. She needs someone to watch over her. And then Ella's talking about woman needs man and man must have his mate. We all need each other, you know. That's why every person on planet Earth needs feminine and masculine traits. You don't just want loads of masculine, loads of feminine. You want a mix of both, right? I learned most things from women. Most of my teachers in life are women. I wouldn't be where I am today without women. When you're living life as a man, it's just kind of like you need to hustle, you need to get money, you need to do this, you need to do that. And it's a lot of pressure, you know, being a man, especially me. Like I came out of school, I came out of basically college when I was 18. I don't know what it would be in America. I think like high school, I don't know. And I was lost, you know, because I didn't know what I was doing, you know. I guess women played a big part in me learning to take care of myself, you know. Women have taught me to be a better man, low-key, you know. It's crazy. Like someone who I watch on YouTube, someone who actually teaches me. Because listen, I'll be trying to help people on you, but I obviously am not, like, to be able to teach, you need to be taught, you know. And one of my teachers, obviously they don't know I exist, but they've helped me a lot, is a woman called Haley. She does astrology and stuff like that. And obviously when I was younger, I used to think that was the stupidest thing in the world. But as I dived into it more, I'm starting to understand, oh, this is actually like deeper than I thought, you know. And I've been doing astrology now for like 5 years, or maybe 6 years at this point. So I'm very deep into that. And recently I'll be getting into angelology, you know, learning about the different angels, what each of their purposes are and stuff, you know. And it was crazy, right? Because I kept seeing 555 all the time, right? Sometimes I'll see angel numbers. I'm like, yo, why am I seeing this all the time? And you look up the definition and all of them are quite similar in definition. It's like, bro, why am I seeing this? Since I've been doing angelology, I looked up like which angels represent the numbers and stuff. And it becomes a lot more easy to understand, a lot more like you'll know what that number's telling you now, you know? So I kept seeing 555, 555 all the time. And there's a few angels it's linked to. The one that stuck out to me, Archangel Metatron. It sounds crazy. It sounds insane. I might sound insane here, but Archangel Metatron, one of the other people I learned from, who's also a woman, I was reading what she had to say about Archangel Metatron, and the message was like the perfect message I needed at the time. And I was like, yo, like, it's crazy how when you actually pay attention to what the universe is telling you, how much you realize you're really not alone at any times. Like, I've been dealing with a lot of stress recently, yeah? A lot of stress and overwhelm. And the message I got from Archangel Metatron was genuinely perfect, bro. I couldn't believe it. And I knew it was meant for me. I knew I was meant to see that message, you know. Women have elevated me to a whole new level, bro. I understand that I've come from a woman, you know. Women are amazing, you know. So I, as a man, understand like how important women are. There's loads of women I could talk about that's helped me, but I feel like women have helped me more in the spiritual sense of things, and men have helped me more in the physical sense of things. Karen says now, from as time goes by, she says, it's still the same old story, a fight for love and glory, a case of do or die. The world will always welcome lovers as time goes by. As Ella just said from Karen's song, she said, Moonlight and Love Song's never out of date. Hearts full of passion, jealousy and hate. She's just emphasizing how much love is eternal, you know, like if you move with love and you embody love, then you welcome love, you know. But yeah, man, there's a lot to unpack here, you know. Yeah, this was a fun little medley right here, you know, with Karen and Ella. Hopefully I did all right there. That was a bit difficult with obviously the different songs, but this was very enjoyable to listen to. Both complimented each other well. And yeah, man, if you enjoyed this reaction, please like, subscribe, comment down below what you want me to react to next, and I'll see you in the next video. Goodbye.